Welcome to Black Queens Uncut. Find your wine, your bakes, or whatever you need to relax so we can get into this queen chat. We are in season 3. I'm super excited. I'm Monique Loveless, queen. Introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? TK Trinidad here.
And we have a guest. Actually, let's start with Kiki. Kiki is out right now as she had a death in the family. So we are sending our condolences to her. But we do have a guest today that I'm super excited about because, you know, we're always talking about cocktails, especially me and Kiki. We love a brunch, a good old brunch. She's a content creator and founder of the Cocktail Snob. Her name is Camille Wilson. Hi, Camille.
Hi, ladies. Hello,
Hey.
queens.
We are super excited to have you today. And it's all about cocktail appreciation because May has a week, I think. Is it a week of cocktail appreciation? So we're going to go ahead and appreciate that. These cocktails that we love doing, okay? So let's get into it. So you know what, Camille, you're going to teach me something new too, because I need to walk out of here. Let me tell you what I need to walk out of here with. I need to be able to walk out of here with a go-to cocktail that's of my age. No longer college. Yeah, no longer the college stuff. No longer the college stuff.
I got you.
So that's my whole thing for this actual episode. This is what I want to walk away with. But okay, ladies. So when you step out for lunch, brunch, dinner, or a night out, what is your go-to cocktail?
Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed in me because it depends on a couple of things. One, who's buying. If somebody else is buying, then I usually take whatever their suggestion is because I'm totally a novice where it comes to alcohol. I just take whatever's sweet and doesn't make me sick. So there's that. If I'm buying a cocktail myself, I usually go, I guess you can call it the college staple. I usually go with the Margarita blended strawberry mango, one of those ones, or the mimosas. That's the extent of my cocktail knowledge. So I'm sorry in advance, but those are my go-to. And plus I don't drink that much on top of that too. So I'm a really cheap date. So
Yeah.
Camille, what's your go-to?
So one thing that I always tell myself when I'm out and about, I am not ordering something that I can make at home. Right?
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm gonna order it. Like I have these ingredients. I'm not getting that. I do love a classic margarita. So I will. That's the one exception to the rule. But I like to see, look at the menu and see what's going on there. If I don't like anything, usually my go-to is a daiquiri, like a classic daiquiri, not the frozen one. That is like one of my favorites. So that's usually where I go.
Yeah, I like to drink my drinks, so I'm not a big frozen person unless it's like frozen rosé. Frosé. I love me a frosé.
Yes.
But I'm not the biggest because I really like to just get to my drink and enjoy it and take it in. So I do like the classic margarita on the rocks.
Yes.
But I'm kind of like you. I like to read the menu because when ingredients sound good together, I love that. But if I go to like a more of like a class, and a lot of people don't serve this. So when I go to an establishment that actually serves like a mint julep, I love those. Yeah. One of my favorite, and I'm not big on brown liquor, which is the funny part, but I think as you get older, it's more of a calming liquor. So it's relaxing and chill, and the mint is refreshing. So that's one of my go-tos when I want to be a little more on the classy side. And they have like mint and stuff because a lot of people don't even have mints when it comes to making drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably like my go-tos when I can't, or if a good one too for me is brunch, bottomless mimosas.
Oh, yes. I love a mimosa.
A bottomless mimosa, let me tell you, I will pay that $25 and show up early so that I can at least fill my drink 5 times.
Yes. Get your money's worth.
Yes. And you need to get that bubbly, like, let me tell you, the bubble, it has, because, some people will just serve you orange juice.
Yeah.
And I'm not, I'm not that type of girl.
Not about that orange juice. Like, no, we don't.
Light orange juice, strong on the champagne side.
Correct.
So tell me, what's some of y'all's favorite cocktails to make at home?
Ooh. Well, before you do that, I just remembered that my go-to for dancing on tabletops is a combination between Sex on the Beach and Long and Iced Tea. So I rotate between those two twice, so I'll have two each, and it's just enough of a buzz where there will be some tabletop dancing. So that hasn't happened in a while, so that's why I didn't remember that.
Yeah, that makes sense because Long Island and Long Beaches are all for like the four clear liquor, so that makes sense. But I have come up on this one thing that will get you kind of tipsy in one setting, in one drink, and it's called a Harry pick-me-up.
Oh, I've not heard of this one.
Really? Okay, so I think they have another name for it, but how I was introduced to it was called a Harry pick-me-up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cognac, champagne, a splash of grenadine, and lime.
Oh, okay. And it's simple too.
Yes, but you have to.
And you're on the table dancing as well?
I don't know about on the table, but you're somewhere on the table. I don't know if it's going to be dancing, but you definitely going to be somewhere on the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's definite. And it's funny because we'll get to this topic soon, but I was introduced to it by on a date.
Hmm.
And so I was like, are you trying to get me drunk?
Wow.
So what's one of y'all's favorite cocktails to make at home?
For me, I love, again, the daiquiri is a good one to make at home. Like when I'm out, I like to order like, a fancier one, maybe like a mango or, something like fancier. But at home, a classic daiquiri is only 3 ingredients. It's simple syrup, rum, and lime juice. So
yeah, that is easy.
This might be your takeaway that you asked for. Something that you can
do. Well, that's the home takeaway.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. This is for.
I need a 33-year-old classy drink when I go out.
Okay. That's coming. That's coming. But yeah, a daiquiri. And I also really like what are they called? Like a lemon drop. Have y'all ever had that?
Yes.
Like that, and they're really easy to make as well. Just 4 ingredients: lemon juice, a little triple sec vodka if you're a vodka person. You could even do it with gin. And then simple syrup again. So those are like my 2 go-tos at home.
Oh, that is pretty easy.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
TK?
I'm kind of lazy, so there's no drink. Here's the theme for today's episode. There's no drink making. I'm good with the bottle of Moscato, and then during Christmas time I'll do Bailey's. And if I'm not counting the calories, I'll add a scoop of ice cream and blend it. That's the extent of my drink making at my.
You and these blended drinks.
The iciness, I guess.
Yeah, because it takes longer, so you sip it longer. Like I feel like even when I get the margaritas and they're not blended, like I finish them and I'm not even done my meal. It's like it just. So with the blended, like you can't sip it as much because you'll get brain freeze. So it kind of allows you to, but yeah, I'm not, I did try to do a margarita at home, but I don't think I was successful. But on top of that, pairing with the laziness, I don't even think I had all the ingredients. So
well, you just get like the margarita mix and some vodka and throw them together. Boom.
Yeah, but tequila, I think I took the margarita mix. I think there's like a pre-margarita mix, and I think I put some ice in it, but it wasn't the ice consistency that it was at the restaurant. So I'm like, I'm good. So my go-to typically is always Moscato first, Rosé second, holidays, Bailey's.
You're definitely into the sweet. I can tell.
Yeah. It's frozen. I need to be able to sip before I eat, sip while I eat, and sip after I eat. I need a drink before I eat, when I eat, after I eat. But the funny thing is I only drink like this when I go out. I do not drink at all at home.
Okay.
I'm not a big drinker like that. So I don't usually, like, I could have a bottle in my fridge, but it will never even get open. Or even if it is open, I'll end up being like months later, like, hey, take this off my hands so that because I'm never going to drink it. I'm just not a home drinker.
Oh, okay.
It's weird because I like to go out and drink.
Yeah.
Like, I like to go out and have a good cocktail. But at home, I just don't drink. I think also because it's a lot of calories.
Definitely.
So if I keep it out of my fridge, I don't accumulate those calories during home time.
Yeah.
Although it's cheaper, but
Yeah, you're not alone in that, because I think there's an experience that comes with going out and drinking. Sometimes you get to like chat it up with the bartender, you're out with your girls. So I don't think that's weird at all. I think a lot of people are like, nah, I don't feel like doing all that work.
That part.
yeah, to me, I think it just has to do with calories. If I don't have it in the fridge, then I can't eat or drink it. And so I just don't want to accumulate those calories. Plus, I just feel like drinking at home is not like, you're right. Drinking for me is an experience.
I totally get it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's an experience. So have y'all drank more during the pandemic? And I have a story for this one.
Ooh,
But do y'all drink more during the pandemic?
For me, it actually stayed the same. I actually stopped drinking the beginning of this year. Not like for anything crazy. I just decided that I just wanted to, and now we're in May, and here we are. So I don't really miss it. I wasn't much of a drinker anyway, but I found that I typically drank or grabbed a bottle or something like that when I'm stressed. So usually when I'm stressed, I'll either go for the bottle, I'll go for chocolate, or I'll go for wings. It's that combination, some version of that combination when I'm stressed or when my monthly is coming on. One of those two big things, I usually go for that. And so when I actually stopped drinking, it made me realize that, like drinking was great, but I was also kind of using it as, I don't want to say a crutch or anything, but I was like using it as an escape versus just dealing with like, oh, this is my monthly's about to come up. Figure it out because you have goals and like go from there. So it really kind of showed me the patterns that I was doing. So during the pandemic, I drank less. I'm the same with you, Monique. I have bottles in my cupboard that I'm waiting for a like particular celebration day, but it's like bottles keep on coming. Like companies are sending me bottles and I'm just like, great, thanks. Here's a pick. Not opening it. So the pandemic, well, I mean, Monique, like pandemic was really stressful. And yeah, I don't think I would have benefited from drinking my problems away. I think I might have been the opposite effect to where I am now. So fortunately, yeah, I didn't drink more, but I think just life just was kicking me in the ass anyway. So drinking I was just trying to survive.
Right. What about you, Camille? You're in New York.
Yeah, I definitely like, I think any major city, like when you want to hang out with your friends, you're out to the bar. So I feel like maybe I've drank about the same, but at the same time, I like, through my blog and stuff, that this is what I do. I'm like always testing recipes, taking pictures of cocktails. My boyfriend can only drink so many. I'm like, here, you have this. I'm done with it now. And then I started teaching virtual mixology classes so that another opportunity for me to drink and get paid at the same time. So I guess
I need to take a class.
Take my class. It's so easy. It's so fun. Everyone has a great time. But yeah, I think I probably have drank more, but I guess because of the blog has made me drink a little bit more than, if I didn't have content to create, I probably wouldn't. So, but it's been fun.
Yeah, I really didn't drink during the pandemic, but there was one time that I wanted to make myself a mint julep. So I went and I got the mint, I got the Jack, and I already had like the tea. Well, no, I bought that too. So I bought all the ingredients. Remind you, it looked like a mixture of, because it was only this. So I was at the store, and this was when nobody was like, it was only when you necessarily had to go out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was cooking a lot. I was cooking a lot more. So I was like, oh my gosh, let me go ahead and, mix a mint julep with my, because I was doing like meatballs and, I was experimenting. I was doing fried eggplant and stuff. I was like, yeah, she's in the kitchen now. Let's go ahead and add a little drink to that, right?
Yes.
So I'm in the line and nobody's clearly in the store. This is when, oh, by the way, I got in the store with the old people too. So the lady let me in the store and the guy is ringing me up and he's like, he does he rings up the jack and he goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, he's like, I know these are times where, first of all, wow. I wanted to get offended, but I was like, yo, the fact that you're actually checking if I'm okay, I feel like loved.
Okay. I'm glad you saw it in a positive light because I would be like, are you judging me?
Like, first of all, I wanted to check you, but the fact that you actually checked on me made me feel like, oh, damn, people do care in the world. Okay.
Wow.
And he was like, I know it's been hard and I've been seeing a lot of people come in here and buy, alcohol. And so I was like, sir, I'm good. Thank you for checking up on me. But I just, wanted a mint julep, which is a really cute cocktail. I was like, if you don't know how to make one, this is how you make it. The tea, the mint, And he was like, oh, okay, well, enjoy your drink and, have a good time. I was like, yeah. I'm about to have a good time with myself. I was like, I'm learning to love myself. We had a whole conversation, but yeah, the whole he did. He was checking in on me at that time. Like, listen, I've seen this, and even though I'm an essential worker down on the ground, like I just want to check on you. So I was like, that was pretty cool.
American therapy right there. I love that. Thank you, sir.
Right. I was like, that was pretty cool. Okay. Do y'all have a favorite alcohol that y'all go to? Like, even if it's like your go-to margarita, of course, tequila, but like if somebody was like shots, let's do shots or something. What is your favorite alcohol, your go-to alcohol?
Again, complete novice. If you buy, like, I don't think I've ever bought shots. So pretty much if I'm in the group, no.
You've never but you've taken shots.
I've taken shots. So I never bought them to whoever, because to me, it's just like, it all tastes bad anyway, like, going down. So it's just like, all right, we doing this. I'm not going to not do it. So, but I have no idea. If you were to ask me like, oh, what shot was I just,
no idea.
Camille's like, oh, you're terrible. I just take what's in front of me. If we're in a group and there's 6 of us, I'm assuming one is for me, and I'll drink it, no questions asked. So I don't have a favorite shot. I believe it is effective in what it's supposed to do, but I just
I judge, and I'm judging.
I judge. Especially like you said, TK, if someone else is paying, I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah, I've been in plenty of situations where they're just buying rounds of shots. Like, and it's not me. This part, yes, I'm lazy, but I'm not cheap. So it's not me like, oh, like I never think to buy a round of shots. I'll be like, what do you want to drink? Like, just order. So right. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, when it's Tabitha time, so I have a name. My friends have deemed me as Tabitha. When it's Tabitha time, oh, hell yes. Like, if somebody starts buying a round of shots and we've already taken shots, I'm buying a round too. Like, round of shots for everybody. Let's do this. We're all getting drunk. We're all going to be Tabitha tonight, okay? Everybody is going to partake within Tabitha's world, okay? That's what's happening today and tonight. And that's what, like,
yeah.
My thing is, it always seems to be tequila.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate tequila shots, but for some reason when you take one shot, you have to stick with the same alcohol or you're in a whole nother realm.
I get dangerous. I switch it up. I'm really
Do
dangerous.
you? How does that? Oh my gosh, we're going to have to get into that because I can't.
I did it last night. I had 3 drinks. Every one of them had a different alcohol in it.
Can it be like, do you know what? I'm gonna ask you after our.
I'll teach you the ways.
Let me tell you, we got to do our sponsor now because we're going into the yes. Camille, I definitely want you to teach me your ways because I need to learn how to be able to mix without getting like, goodbye, bless Monique. She's gone, completely gone.
Ask Tabitha time, basically.
Tabitha is a new person, and I mean, she's a diva. And but yeah, we're going to get to that because I really want to know. Right now, we're going to jump into our new sponsors. Everybody knows for season 3, we got a new sponsor, which I'm super excited about because this is one that really gets to my heart. The company is called LaWand, and it's a woman-based founded premium brand of personal vibrating massagers. That brings unparalleled quality to a notoriously sketchy industry. I mean, of course, we know how it goes when we go to talk about masturbation, when it comes especially to women. So these products are super beautiful. They're on our social media. So we will have our social media stuff up to show you exactly what products they do bring, and make sure you visit their .com at www.lawandmassager.com. But they're designed with pleasure in mind. They're super high class. First of all, y'all, they're super high class. We love a high luxury product. But think about it. You can use it multiple times over and over again to receive pleasure for yourself. Okay, Bob, come through. This is a good Bob. This is a good premium quality Bob that is beautiful. It comes in a nice package. They have beautiful packaging, and it's very discreet, which is super dope. They're champion for intimacy, for powerful, versatile pleasure tools that insist on bringing you to the next level. They're proud to be the people to go to for orgasms over and over again. And let me tell you, they do not disappoint. So that is our sponsor, LaWand. Thank you so much.
Shout out to them.
What'd you say?
I said shout out to them.
Yes. And it's super dope. It which kind of brings us into our dating episode because, of course, sex and dating. But, you know, we always have to have our dating moments. But when it comes to dating, I feel like the experience comes with a cocktail. When you go out on a date, you get a cocktail, right? You always kind of pair the two because you want to get a little, not loose, but relaxed. What's your guys' go-to cocktail for your first dates? Well, you have a boyfriend, Camille, but what was your go-to for your first dates when you went out on your first date?
Oh, Jesus. That was like almost 10 years ago. I gotta like really dig back in my the cobwebs in my head. No. I always liked a Cosmo because I think it's like cute, it's fun. You can kind of sip it slowly because it tends to be a little bit strong. I feel like a Cosmo is like the perfect, like cute little date cocktail.
That is cute.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, I think my answer, Camille. I mean, I just go for the margarita. And now that I'm not drinking,
and it's blended. You go for a blended margarita?
Yeah.
On a date?
She's consistent. That's
judging.
And then now that I'm not drinking, I'll just still do a blended margarita, but a virgin one. So yeah, I see the judgment all over your face, Monique, but it's okay. I'm very consistent. And again, it's one of those things where I never really, I don't know. I don't know. My household wasn't a drinking household. So I just never really, whatever. And then a boyfriend at the time, he was a bartender. So he just served me whatever. So yeah, it was very, so now I'm here, wading through life and I'm like, whatever, as long as it doesn't make me sick. Very, very easy.
Oh Lord. Okay, yes, I'm judging. But Camille, this is what I want to know. Once I tell you mine, you have to tell us what our drinks say about ourselves.
Okay. All right.
On our first date. Yeah.
Okay.
You have to tell us what these drinks say about us because I know what your drink says about you, TK. I feel like I know.
That I'm 5? Yes. I am still a child.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to agree with Camille. I'm either going for a Cosmo or a really cute cocktail that's on the menu. Usually something that's a little more on the fruity side because that gives my feminine girly feel, and something that I can sip on and just be kind of cute with. So yeah, or another one is too a strawberry daiquiri because they come in the taller drinks with the longer straws. I really like, and I really like that look too. For me, I think it's all about like looks.
I was gonna say the aesthetics are definitely.
Yes! That's my way to be like, this hoe is way too much for me.
It's good. I care about aesthetics too. You look at my page, I'm like, no, where's my garnish at? Where are my flowers? What's happening here?
Right.
I get it.
Tell us what our drinks tell us about ourselves.
I want to know, but okay, let's go.
For TK, I would say that, you, like I said before, you definitely like sweet drinks. So I feel like you ordering like a frozen marg or something, it's like maybe she doesn't really love alcohol. She likes the sweeter things. She likes the fruitier things, but alcohol is not really like her jam. Right?
That's consistent.
I mean, that's what you said anyways. But I think if I were on a date with you, that's what I would think as well. And I think Monique definitely, looks are important, aesthetics are important. And I think because you mentioned you would order something from the menu, like maybe you're a risk taker. Like you're not just gonna order like your, whatever. Maybe.
Yes, risk taker. I like that.
But it's all good. I don't know what my drink says about me, but
you said a Cosmopolitan. I feel like when I think of Cosmopolitan, I think of really like you like the sweeter things in life, but you also are very like when I think of Cosmopolitan, I think of Sex in the City. So like their go-to. So it's like you do have a go-to. You kind of like, you could be a little more sweet and feminine, but at the same time, I'm just throwing this out here. I don't know nothing about it, but at the same time, you have a go-to. You have a side where you like to maybe like be at home and chill and just have like more of a how do you say it? I don't want to say like stability, but more like chill side.
That's true.
More like that's chill. Great. I like to, kind of wave, like just chill. Yeah. I feel like that's what Cosmopolitan say. Because they're so like when you drink them, you're just kind of like, okay, because the glass is so, I don't know, y'all. Drinking for me is an experience. So I do enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I'm learning that this episode. So for what's a couple of cute cocktail drink orders like for a date? Camille, recommend one for TK.
I feel like she's found her love, her drink.
Why are you judging though?
We need a second one.
Okay, let me think.
We need a second one. We need a backup for her.
I do have a backup. It's Margarita. Daiquiri.
That's not frozen.
Oh, well then, Sex on the Beach, Long Island iced tea, one of those two.
Long Island makes you look like a man, and Sex on the Beach is just so blatant.
No.
The judgment. There is one. Granville has a tipsy margarita. And I'm sure there's a version of it, a different, I don't know, there's a name. I don't know if that's their name, but I'll do a tipsy margarita if I go to Granville.
Okay, we got Camille on this one. Camille. on TK's dates because she goes out on a lot of them. Okay.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes.
The topic of dating is so interesting. Anyways, okay, TK, I'm gonna recommend. Have you ever had a Tequila Sunrise? I feel like you would like that.
Yeah, I had that in college.
Okay.
I've had that in college. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like if you go to like a nice place, they'll make it, a little bit more grown up with like better ingredients. Because I remember the college bar. I did not really drink in college.
Oh no, they had 1 cent tequila margaritas at University of Oregon. It was a whole situation.
I couldn't do alcohol back then, which is shocking to people usually. So I would say a Tequila Sunrise would be good for you, and maybe a martini. Have you ever had a good martini before?
I've had a martini.
Strong.
Like I don't mind going off the menu, but then it's the laziness of it, especially if it's a place that I know. I'm just like, I'm just gonna do I don't want to, and if we're having good conversation, then I don't want to sift through the menu. Like I
know. And also like, if you know what you like, sometimes you order something different and then you're disappointed. So it's like, well, damn, I should have just ordered what I knew was good.
No, don't help her out. I think you should go for the Tequila Sunrises now. I'm gonna be a little shady, y'all. I know I'm being shady. Wow. But TK knows I love her. So good. I think that on your dates now, you should really go for the Tequila Sunrise because it just kind of sounds cute too when you say it like, oh, can I just have a Tequila Sunrise light on tequila? Thank you. You can
it's pretty.
You can kind of order very like, so that you're already on top of it. He knows that you are an assertive person and that you already know what you like. And that
can I do that with the margarita? Like
no,
strawberry margarita.
Well, does not appreciate the margarita order.
No, margaritas for brunch time, cute friends, like lunch. Like you're not giving. I am like
boss queen. Boss.
Yes, you.
What is that?
I only had a sound for it. That's my
All right, next day. I think I have one on Monday. I'll do the Tequila Sunrise.
Yes, a Tequila Sunrise. Make sure you write that down because I think that's gonna be
a Paloma. A Paloma. I don't know if you've ever had that.
I haven't heard of that one.
That one is good. It's just tequila and grapefruit soda. It's really simple.
Oh, cute.
So good. And it looks pretty. It's like, I don't know. I could drink a lot of those.
And it sounds classier than like margarita. Like you can be like, can I get a Paloma?
Shade.
Your date.
No,
like,
the shade.
You have her foot on your neck, and she is not.
That part. That part. The extreme shade. Why are you? The margarita is almost equivalent to like baseball and apple pie. It's a standard drink that you can have for brunch. You could have for dinner. You could have it as a cocktail. You could have it as a little dessert before you go to bed. Why are you shading on the margarita? The margarita has brought me and several other people in the world pleasure. Like, just, I understand I'll upgrade to the Tequila Sunrise, but don't be coming for the margarita like that. Uh-oh. It's been a consistent thing.
The margarita is something that is a classic go-to, yes. But I will say for a date, you want to show a little bit of how do I describe it? Like boss lady, like bad bitch. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want to show. Like I got this and I'm sitting here because I took my time for you. This is an appointment. Oh. This is an interview as you would do it. You're an interviewer, so it's an interview.
I'm gonna do a call
and
to
a margarita is not good for an interview.
I'm gonna do a call to action, folks. You guys who are listening or watching, please. What's your IG handle, Monique?
Oh, they know it. I'm gonna throw it at the end.
Because I want them to know now when they listen to this particular part, hit pause and you let me know. Like there's just too much shit going on. Like it's okay. Like I'll do the tequila, but there's nothing wrong with the margarita, and I could drink a margarita and still be a boss lady. But please, folks, I need some backup because Monique is clearly
coming.
She's on a whole nother level. So just just send a message, tag me at TK Trinidad, tag her, and let me know like margarita blended, sugar, nothing wrong with it. Still boss vibes.
Can you at least this is me getting off the break. Could you at least do like margarita on the rocks?
That's my second choice. I only do on the rocks if they don't have a blender.
Try a Tequila Sunrise next time and see if it turns out like different.
I will discuss with my. Is there a virgin version? Is there a virgin Tequila Sunrise?
Yeah, I guess it would just be like grenadine, orange juice. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so when my gentleman caller and I go out on Monday,
right,
I will order of a tequila virgin sunrise, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'll even take a picture. How about that?
Yay!
Can't wait.
We'll post it to the IG and be like, y'all, she got out of her comfort zone. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, what's y'all's favorite cocktail that a guy has recommended? Mine is the Harry Pick Me Up. So I was dating this guy. We were actually dating over the pandemic. Actually, I was dating a couple of guys over the pandemic. Y'all don't judge me.
No judgment.
And we were being safe, clearly. And I was dating this guy. I was kind of into him, but I wasn't like all the way into him. There was just some, when there's always just something
that one thing
that you're just like, I can't pinpoint it, but I'm not all the way into you for some reason. So that was the case. And so, but one night we went out, we were having a great night. We kind of even shut down the restaurant. And he was like, yo, I'm going to order something for you. And I think it'll be a great drink. And I think you'll really like it. He was like, if you don't, it's cool. It is what it is. He's like, but I want you to try it. So he ordered me the Harry Pick Me Up. And I was like, oh, this is cute. I like this. So then, of course, I told my best friend to try it. And he loves it too. He's a cocktail connoisseur, honey. But he loves it too. So I was like, okay, I can see me going to this. So when I want something that is classy, but will get me tipsy, like, if you go to the bar by yourself and you just want to get a drink, but you want to walk away with feeling like I got an ROI, which is a return of your investment.
Yes.
The Harry Pick Me Up is the way to go.
Like that.
Yes. You have to try it. When you try it, Camille, let me know how it works. Anyway.
I do want to try that.
Yes, it is champagne, cognac, grenadine, and a splash of lime or lemon. It's one of the two. Okay. But yes, it's really good. So what's one of y'all's favorite cocktails that a guy has ordered for you that you like stuck with?
This has never happened to me.
Really?
No, I'm always the one putting them on. Like, even I remember it was like maybe my first or second date with my boyfriend. We were like looking at the menu together and I was like, oh, why don't we get the sangria? He was like, what's in that again? I'm like, bro, what? I almost left the date. So yeah, it's never, a man has never like recommended a cocktail to me. I'm always the one saying like, oh, well, what do you like? I like this kind of liquor. Like, do you like sweet? Do you like tart? So unfortunately, I'm always the one that's like the expert.
That makes sense.
I'm sure you guys know my answer. I just don't remember. Guys have ordered me drinks. If it's good and it's sweet, cool, order another one. I don't know the names. I'm just there. Like,
you're trusting. You are very trusting too. That's
I am, but I find the guys who do make the efforts like, hey, try this drink. There are guys who have already had an established relationship. So one of my gentleman callers, we'll call him the writer. Every time we go out, he like just will pick a drink for me because he knows I don't really. As long as it's sweet, I'm good. So, yeah. But if you were holding a gun to my head and say, "Hey, please describe," or
can't do it.
Goodbye. Yeah. More judgment from Money. Here we go.
No, that was no judgment. I stopped. I said all that I need to say in my judgment zone, and then I got out of it.
Okay.
That's not my best lane, but sometimes it's really good. And when it is, I just go for it. But anyway, okay. So now this is for you, Camille.
Okay.
You were talking about what I wanted to get on. How do you mix different alcohols without losing your damn mind?
I think the key is water. So having water.
Yes.
I
Okay.
know that's basic, but truly you need to drink water as you're drinking alcohol. Even if you have one drink, like make sure you have your water. I am over 30. I cannot deal with a hangover, so I'm always sure to have my water near me. And I think also, I know you're not always eating at the same time, but if you are having a meal, like that's when it's easy for me. Like last night I went out, we were having like, kind of like bar food, French fries and empanadas and stuff like that. I woke up fine. I was tired this morning, but I woke up a-okay. Here I am. So
Right. Yeah. My BFF is like that too. He drinks water before he drinks, then he drinks. He also drinks water while he's drinking.
yeah.
But I always feel like I'm not going to get the effect that I want when I drink and have water, because then I drink a lot more and I don't like those calories. Like one drink is a lot of calories.
That's true.
And I just can't. I'd rather eat and take those calories than drink and have those calories. And I'm not like no crazy diet person. Like I like food and I like drinks, but I don't want to go crazy on it either, because I think that's how I gained a lot of weight that I had on, was drinking and having drinks at home, because I was with someone at the time who was clearly had a higher metabolism, because he was skinny and he could drink all day and he just wouldn't really gain much weight. But I was like a thickums. She was beyond, like, she was in stretch pants all the time. Okay. So I just prefer to eat my calories than drink my calories. So I just feel like, if I'm gonna have water, that kind of defeats the purpose of why I'm drinking right now. But
little sips, little gentle sips,
okay, I'll take that in consideration. So give us some recommendations for some best Black-owned alcohols.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there are so many out there. Some of my favorites are 10 to 1, which is a rum brand. They have a dark rum and a light rum. It is so, so good. They're pretty new to the scene too. I think they've only been in existence for like 2 years, but they have that is like my all-time favorite rum at the moment. HH Bespoke Spirit is another good Black-owned brand. They have a vodka, a gin, and a rum as well, and they're based in Harlem. They have like a boutique. They're like a family-owned business that's known for like styling celebrities. So they've kind of expanded to the fashion boutique and now to a spirits line. And even their bottle is like fashionable. Like it just looks so cute, like on your bar cart or on your little shelf. So I love them too. This one I haven't tried, but there's a tequila that's owned by a Black woman. It's called Antille Tequilas. I heard it's really good. I heard it's really smooth. It seems like both of you like tequila, so that could be one to pick up. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many. I'll give you one more. One that I recently tried is called Safina, which it's like a mix of cognac and like sweet wine. So I feel like TK, you might like this. I feel like you could even drink it like without mixing it with other things. Like it's sweet, it tastes good, especially if you like cognac. And it's like they're inspired by Josephine Baker. And like, she's like fancy and classy and fashionable. So the bottle and the packaging is all beautiful. And like if you go on their website, it's just like everything is Josephine Baker themed. So it's a really cool brand. But yeah, if people are interested in looking at some more Black-owned brands, one of my friends, she has a website called willdrinkfortravel.com. She has a list of like, I think it's like 150 Black-owned spirit brands. So you can go there and kind of see like the full list of all of the ones that are in existence right now. So it's a great resource.
Wow. Yeah, that's super dope. And then this is another question to wrap the episode. What are the best alcohols to give as a gift?
Oh, this is a good question. I I say champagne. I think champagne makes a good gift because
What about men though? Do men drink champagne?
they do. They
Okay.
should. They better. No. Because
I
I
got you
feel
with
like
champagne. You better drink it.
get them bubbles. I feel like it's, champagne is kind of like a neutral one because you don't know if people like tequila or like light spirits versus dark spirits. So I always feel like champagne is like a good neutral because we're gonna celebrate something, like
Right.
it's celebratory spirit, not spirit, but like a wine. So I think champagne is a good one. And then I guess if you really are looking for like a spirit, I think rum. Maybe I'm biased because it's my favorite, but I think rum is a good choice too.
Okay. Is there one specifically for women and one specifically for men to give kind of like as a gift?
See, it depends because I feel like there are women who love whiskey and dark spirit. Like, I know there's a perception that no, women only drink like certain kinds of drinks, but you said you love cognac, Monique. So it's like, I don't want to put you in a box.
Right. Because I'm a risk taker.
Yes. Or I feel like another way around it is buy like accessories for drinking, whether it's like glassware or like a nice cocktail shaker. That's like a really easy, like gender neutral kind of thing to do for people too. So you don't have to worry like, I don't know, she likes tequila. I'm gonna just get you a cocktail shaker because everyone could use one.
Wow.
Right.
I never took that into consideration.
Me either.
Accessories.
Flavored vodka, put it in a nice bag and call it a day. I mean, it's vodka and it's flavored. Can't go wrong.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks, Camille.
Yes, you're welcome. Listen, I have all the gems. I mean, if you know the people and you know exactly what they like, of course, get them that. But if I'm always.
Oh no.
I'm like,
it just, it's a party. We need alcohol.
Right.
It is.
Right.
Right. And then I have to follow up with my last question. Actually, I thought the gift was the last question, but I totally forgot in the beginning of the episode. I said I want to walk away with a specific drink that I like to order.
Okay.
Without having to look at the menu.
Yes.
I just walk in. There's not anything on the menu that I like. What is a go-to drink that I can always count on besides the margarita?
More shade.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It. I'm seeing it, TK. I'm seeing it. I will say, because I know you like cognac, I would go with a sidecar.
Okay. I've never tried one.
I like it simple. Like,
okay.
The fancy drinks are great, but sometimes, like, if I'm just like, I looked at the menu, I don't see anything, I like to go simple, and the sidecar is good. It's cognac, lemon juice, orange liqueur, and then like a little bit of sugar. So it's, it's like a little tart, and it has, some good brown liquor in it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try that because I see them on the menu. I just never have tried it.
Yeah. I feel like every bartender can make one. Should be able to make one.
Okay, got it. TK, you have any last questions? I'm just playing.
The shade was a lot.
She already will test out your date drink and see if.
Yes, I want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, I will test. I'm not opposed to testing it out, but I guess Camille, you really hit it on the head. And then also too, I think the caveat is why I'm don't really care too much for alcohol in Canada. Our liquor wasn't in the grocery stores. We have a whole separate liquor store and a separate beer store. So I didn't even grow up like. My parents were just like walking through the aisles picking out, like it wasn't in the house and it wasn't in any place that I would go. So it was never a big deal to me. Yeah. So I think that's why it's just like, whatever. But I will, with my gentleman callers, I'll switch up my date drink to a Tequila Sunrise, Virgin.
And let us know the update. I want to hear about this.
I mean, I don't know what update it is. One, it's a virgin, so they're not going to get anything. So that's another thing too that I cut out this year. And so, and honestly too, this is probably a conversation. Guys do seem a little bit more disappointed when they're ordering a drink, and I'm like, I'll order one, but it's gonna be a virgin. Like the hopes of getting the person tipsy to lower their inhibition to possibly bed them is. They look disappointed when I'm like, no, I'm not, I don't drink.
That is creepy. But
yeah, that is creepy.
like, damn, okay.
Because
it's like
I
a
don't
subconscious
know.
thing.
Yeah, that's interesting. But this wraps up our episode. I'm super excited that you joined us, Camille. We learned so much about cocktails. We miss Kiki because this is definitely something she would have been on too, is cocktail. She's cocktail queen when it comes to brunching. And I think she likes it as an experience too. So we miss you, Kiki. But we do send our condolences and thank you so much for joining us, Camille. Let our Queendom family know everywhere where they can find you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me. This was really fun. I love chatting about cocktails. If you're interested in learning more, you can visit my website. It's www.cocktailsnobnyc.com. You can also book a virtual mixology class on there and follow my Instagram. I'm at the Cocktail Snob _. I post on there pretty much every single day. So if you're looking for recipes and quick tips, hit me up there. And I'm also, this might be for you, TK, but I'm in the middle of writing a mocktail recipe book that's going to be published next year. It's called Free Spirit Cocktails. I have to get used to telling people about it because someone's got to buy it. So look out for it coming in November of 2022.
You know what? I guarantee I will buy it. Will I use it? Probably not, because I
lazy, like you said, right? You don't,
See, you know what? We're already, thank you for understanding and accepting me. I appreciate it. You don't understand what I go through when I'm on the show. I'm just messing with you. But yes, I would definitely buy it as a point and maybe one day I will mix stuff. But that's, I like that concept because I do find some like, and again, I'm not opposed to I'm not never drinking again, but just at this moment, I'm like, I don't really. So it'd be interesting. So I do like that concept. So congratulations on it, and I look forward to seeing it, buying it, telling people about it.
Even if you just display it in your house, like you don't have to make it. Just have it.
Cute, right? Cute, because that's what I do with recipe books. I don't usually use them, but they're cute in the house.
Yeah.
Decoration. TK, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on everything at TK Trinidad. You can go to tktrinidad.com. Don't forget to get some cocoa butter, body wash, all that good stuff at centerin.co. I'll just Google me, TK Trinidad.
Oh Lord, Google me. And I'm Monique Lovelace. You can find me on all platforms technically you can only find me on Instagram at this name, at It's Monique Lovelace. I'm usually not on social a lot, but if you DM me and ask me questions, I will answer you back. But make sure that now that we're in season 3, you visit all things at Queens Uncut. We're on all social media platforms at Queens Uncut, including TikTok now. Yay! We're upgrading. Make sure you visit our YouTube page to watch these episodes at Black Queens Uncut. Just go to YouTube, type it in, and then we're on all platforms. So make sure you listen: Apple, Spotify, Google, all the platforms where you can listen to the podcast. We are there. So make sure you tune in every Wednesday. We drop a new episode now. We're in season 3 every Wednesday. And if you haven't caught up, make sure you take your butt and go get caught up, because we have some great episodes from our last 2 seasons as well. So thank you for listening, Queendom family. Thank you for joining us, Camille. And thank you. Bye, Queens.